everybody? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing my May current household and I am so beyond excited to do this. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, sorry if you hear my dog in the background, that's just his collar. Anyways, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, this is the same family I've been doing since, I think since January. I'm not 100% sure. For sure the past 4 months. So since January. Anyways, it is the same family. I absolutely love them, and they've actually come so far since the last current household you guys have seen. So obviously, if you watch my last ones, you don't have to, but it'll be linked down below. It is the same family, so it's a little bit nicer backstory if you guys are interested. If you've seen my last current households, you would know that this is a new house that we are in. A little bit of a backstory before we really get into this. My save file for this family got extremely corrupt. I was very upset about it. I really don't know what happened. The Sims, like when I pulled up my game, this is what it looked like. You know, I'm gonna tab out real quick and you're gonna see the family, but I'll explain in a minute. Typically it looks like this. That's what my game looked like when I pulled it up, and I couldn't get the bar to come back. Well, the little, like, the thing in the corner that you can pull up for, like, main menu and stuff, that was still there. But my family was gone, their needs were gone, like, everything was gone. And I was very frustrated, and I couldn't figure it out. So I ended up having to move them into a new house, into a new save file, and I figured since I did that, I might as well move them to a new town. So unfortunately, we did lose our family tree, our extended family tree, because this is a third generation. Well, the parents are generation 3 and the kids are generation 4, but anyways, this is a third generation family. That's how long I've been playing this family. So unfortunately, we lost the family tree, but I have proof on my channel that it's a third generation family. So I did have to save all these Sims as a family to my bin, and then just to be safe, I saved them all also individually in my game. So if this file were to go corrupt also, I have them and I can throw them back in my game. So anyways, we are in a new house, but to some of you, this might look a little bit familiar. If you guys watched my Leprosy challenge, this was the home that I created for my Generation 1 of Leprosy, and this was the forever home, and I love this home. It's so nostalgic. When I had to move them to a new town, and they needed a new house also because I think that house was corrupt a little bit also. I said also too many times. Anyways, I was looking for a house and I wasn't really in the mood to build one, and I'm honestly not really a fan of pre-made houses. So I was looking through saved houses like from the Sims 3 resource or ones that I had previously made, and I came across this one and I was like, this is a 4-bedroom house and that's exactly what I need. So we're moving in. We're moving the frick in. So I ended up moving them to, I believe this town is called Ann Arbor. If you don't know this town, I love it. It's so pretty. We have like the more suburbs, like small town vibes over here. Super cute. Got some fishing spots. Love this side of town. And then it almost feels like 2 completely different towns because you take this car all the way through the countryside across the bridge and you're in the city, and there's like, you know, movie production places, there's clubs, there's skyscrapers, there's just a bunch of fancy things that would typically be in like a more city aesthetic. And then when you come over here to like the town side, it's like little bars. It's just super cute. I love this town. It is a little bit, what's the word for this? It's kind of small when it comes to like houses and people, but when it comes to like stuff to do, there's a lot, and it's really nice and I like it. So I really love this town. I am going to show you the house first, and then I'll kind of explain the family situation. So I kept this house more or less the same from its originality. So if you did watch Leprosy Generation 2, or no, Generation 1, oh my god, you have seen this. There's just a few changes. So we do have 2 cars over here. We now have a little wagon or a Jeep or whatever you want to call this, and then we still have our little Toyota. We did get rid of the minivan. Partially because I forgot it in the old house. The only reason we still have the Toyota is because it just so happened to be in Landon's inventory at the time that I saved the family to my bin. That's the only reason we still have it. The Tofunda, oh my god. The Jeep, I always call it a Jeep because it kind of looks like a Jeep, but the Jeep was in the game. We have the doghouse for our little doggy, obviously, and then we have a bunch of stuff for our kids, a little fire pit, and then also a little goalie section because one of our kids is kind of into soccer a little bit. And then we have the trampoline, which I love, and the basketball court, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to go through the house pretty quickly because, like I said, if you watch my leprosy, you've already seen it. What the heck is this doing here? Anyways, so they have this cute little porch. I used to have some chairs on here, but I got rid of them because they were ugly. I think it just looks better when it's open. You walk into a big open living room, kitchen, dining room area. We have a fish tank with no fish in it, but it's still cute. This piano used to be a foosball table, but this family is very musically inclined. All of the parents are, and I believe some of the kids are as well, so I decided to put a big grand piano. Their living room is pretty small, but honestly, they hardly ever just sit down and watch TV. The table does only fit 4 people, but as you can see at the moment, only 4 people need to be able to sit down and eat at the same time because one of our Sims is still a toddler, and by the time he becomes a kid, well, he'll be a kid really soon, but anyways, the odds that all 5 of them actually sit down at the same time and eat are going to be very rare, so not a big deal. The kitchen isn't super grand, which the mother is pretty heavy into cooking. It's not super grand though, but it's fine. She's kind of getting out of cooking, which I'll explain that in her when I get to her. They have a little home office over here. Not really needed, honestly, for them. It was more so for my, leprosy family, which is who I built the house for. They kind of needed the home office, but maybe the mother can, if she wants to. I did put an art easel in the room, but she can come over here and paint instead. This is like a little public bathroom, and also our youngest child, his room is down here as well, so that'll be his bathroom when he ages up. This is our little boy's room, and yes, I know, our one and only boy. We have 4 kids, 3 girls and 1 boy, if you guys didn't watch last month's episode, or part, whatever you want to call it. I know it's pink, but my little, storyline theory, whatever you want to call it, most of his stuff is hand-me-down from his sisters, so he does have some girly things in his room, but his room is pretty small, so it's also pretty basic, and again, he's a toddler, he doesn't really need much. Over here is the master bedroom, super cute. I think the only thing I changed in here was this used to be a bookshelf and I switched it out for an art easel. Love the bathroom. I don't know why, I just really love this bathroom. Also, this painting, bye. I did delete a bunch of my old custom content, so some things in here are like replacements, and I haven't fully gone through and anyways, this used to be a garden. You guys probably see the brown, the dirt instead of the grass. I just got rid of it because no one in this house really gardens. Over here you go upstairs, and this is kind of like for the teen hangout area. So there's a little TV, a chess table, things like that. This is our oldest daughter's room. She has her own little desk to do her work at. She has a lofted bed and some music stuff. And then this is our middle daughter's room. Super cute. I left it the same. This is exactly how it looked when we moved in, except for I switched out the pet bed for a small one instead of a big one. And then the 2 girls have their own bathroom to share. So nothing crazy, nothing super crazy. So we will start with Landon because he is the beginning of this legacy. Unfortunately, oh my god, I can't speak. Unfortunately, like I said, we did lose our family tree. I originally started this family with Landon's grandparents. So their names were Mariah and Corey, and they had 3 boys: Hudson, Landon's older brother, Landon, the middle child, and Duncan, the youngest. At the time of having to leave the save file, Duncan did not have any kids, and Hudson was married to his high school sweetheart, and they had 3 boys together. So really cute. I'm really sad we didn't get to keep that family tree, but I have it in my noggin, okay? I'll remember. So anyways, this is Landon. He looks pretty much the exact same from the last time you saw him. I don't give my Sims makeovers that often, and even less often to the boys. So this is Landon. He's super cute. You can, you're kind of starting to see the age on his face, but he's got purple eyes, which I love, super blonde hair, and just a basic fit, jeans and a t-shirt, and probably Converse. No, actually custom content shoes. Wow, go me. Anyways, his lifetime wish is to become a superstar athlete, which is level 9 in the athletic career. Landon is a Pisces, and he has 15 days till he's an elder, which makes him currently an adult. He likes R&B music, autumn salad, and the color spiceberry. He's a workaholic, loves the outdoors, nurturing, heavy sleeper, and friendly. And he is a level 7 in the professional sports career, almost a level 8. Again, when I moved to save files, his promotion bar, this little thing right here, started over. So he did get to keep his job, which was nice, but he was almost out of promotion when we moved, and then he had to start all over. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. For his skills, he has mastered the athletic, which is amazing. He's a level 3 in guitar, level 1 handiness, level 7 piano, which obviously is the next one I'm working towards mastering, level 3 in bass, and level 4 in drums. And he's got a little book to read for his job. Next, we'll move on to his wife, and I guess she wanted to get away from the kid, the toddler, because she's upstairs watching TV. This is Raven Elliott. Oh my god, I didn't even say, this is the Elliott family, in case this is the first current household of them you're watching. She is so adorable. I love her so much. Again, you might also recognize Raven. She is from my single mom LP. She was the oldest daughter in my single mom LP, and I just loved her so much. She's so cute. I'm obsessed with her. She's got a really, really cute outfit on. Love her. And then obviously Converse, because I put those on all of my Sims. So Raven's lifetime wish is to master the writing and the painting skill. She is an Aries, has 22 days until she's an elder, which makes her currently an adult. She likes soul music, mac and cheese, and the color pink. She's flirty, rebellious, night owl, natural cook, and clumsy. And she is currently a level 4 in the self-employed painter career. Now, you guys are probably like, why is she not higher? Like, if painting is her lifetime wish and everything. So Raven did not really get the chance to focus on her needs when she was younger. She kind of had to focus on what brought in money, which was cooking. Let me read you her skills, actually. So she's a level 6 cooking, level 1 handiness, level 5 piano, level 3 logic, basically level 7 painting. My boyfriend's about to bust in here. Oh, nope, he's just jumping. I don't know what he's doing. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. So basically, she was a teen mom, and she was a single mom for a while before she met Landon, so she wasn't able to focus on what she really wanted. She had to focus on what provided money for her kids. And one thing, despite it not being her passion, something she was really good at was cooking. So she became a professional chef. Let's see, how far did she get? No way she was only, I guess she did have 4 babies plus a marriage, which gave her a lot of time off work. But anyways, she was in the cooking career, which got her a lot of money, and it really provided for her family. And then when she was no longer a single mom, her and Landon obviously had 3 kids of their own together. So she really had to continue working, and you're probably thinking, like, you have all this money, how did she need that job? Before they moved, their house was much, much bigger, and it cost a lot more money, and they had, like, $500 in savings. Like, they had 500 simoleons in savings, and Landon's like, I know you want to follow your dreams and be a painter, but we just can't afford that right now. So when they sold their old house and moved to this house, and this house was significantly cheaper than their old one, and they had, you know, about 30,000 simoleons in the bank, Landon finally let her, you know, quit her day job and focus on her passion, which is really sweet. So she just got this job when they moved into this new home a few days ago, and she's loving it. She's thriving, you know, life is good for her. So we do have a 4th child, like I've been talking about, but she has aged up and moved out of the house. So her name is Daisy Elliott. She is handy, a heavy sleeper, a daredevil, a bookworm, and good. She is not dating anyone, and she is in the cooking career, kind of like her mama, which is super cute. Sorry, my dog's getting antsy. Let me let him out. Anywhoosie. So Daisy, she had quite the fun when she was a teenager. She actually had a boyfriend when she was in high school, and then she fell in love with someone who wasn't her boyfriend, super scandalous. And instead of cheating, she never cheated, which good for her. She broke up with her first boyfriend, started dating her second boyfriend, and then she aged up into a young adult. Her other boyfriend was still in high school, and obviously when we moved here, she lost relationship with him. So my little storyline because Daisy is in this town. She lives in the city. She lives right here. She also took our dog Mochi. If you guys watched the last month's current household, we had another dog. Daisy took that dog with her, which is why the dog is no longer with us. But she had a dog, Mochi. And when Daisy moved to the city and her boyfriend was still in high school, she kind of ended things because she felt like they were in two different parts of their lives and it just really wasn't working out for them. So that's Daisy's little storyline. So next we'll move on to the oldest child that's still in the house. I love her. She's so cute. Let me see if I can get her to not make that face. Hello? Okay, that's probably the best we're gonna get. So this is Sabin Elliott. She is the oldest biological child of Landon, even though Raven has been in his life since Daisy. Yeah, Daisy has been in his life since she was a toddler, so obviously Landon is, of course, Daisy's father, but Sabin is Landon's oldest biological child. She is still a teenager, so no lifetime wish. She has 11 days till she's a young adult. She's also an Aries, just like her mother. She likes dark wave music, potato and truffle tort. Why did I say tort like that? Anyways, the color lilac. She's a loner, family-oriented, clumsy, and easily impressed. She's a B student in high school. Again, moving here, their schooling and everything restarted. And she is in 2 after-school clubs. She is in the art club and also the newspaper club because I just felt like it fit her. And she is also very musically inclined, just like her father. I think her main passions, obviously, are going to be guitar and piano, the 2 that are in her room. But currently, she's a level 3 guitar and a level 1 in painting. And that's Sabin's little story. So, a little more on Sabin. Back in the old town, the old save file, but I'm going to refer to it as the old town. We'll just say when I move save files, they moved towns and started new lives, basically. So back in the old town, she was really getting friendly with this guy. I don't remember his name. It was some weird name that I didn't like. But she was getting really friendly with him and they were kind of on the verge of almost dating. But Sabin never truly liked him. She was just trying to suppress. Is that even a word anymore? Anyways, she was trying to suppress who she actually was. But when she moved to this new town, she met Miss Lindy Santiago and fell in love with her. As you can see, they are girlfriend and girlfriend. She just absolutely fell in love with her and she could not hide who she was anymore. And they have officially started dating. Lindy is also family oriented, just like her, which I love. I didn't even do that on purpose. But she's a couch potato, which I don't really think is Sabin's style. Sabin isn't really a outdoorsy person, but she's definitely not a couch potato either. So they might clash a little bit there. But I would love, I'm not going to force it. I'm going to let the game kind of decide, master controller. I'm going to let that decide. But I would love if they ended up staying together, but we'll see. They're super cute. They just started dating, but I love them together. And she has not told her parents yet. They still think Lindy is just a friend. I think her parents secretly know. She doesn't know that they know, kind of thing. So there's Sabin. And next we have the girl who I love that. I love that. This is the one that I am 99% sure is going to continue the family. Let's not complain, please. So I'm 90% sure she's going to continue the family, but I always like to wait until my youngest child is a child before I decide that, because who knows, I might end up liking their son better. So this is Kennedy Elliott. I love her. She has, I know this is a weird thing, but she has her dad's exact nose, and her dad, Landon, has his dad's exact nose. So I'm kind of loving it. It's the family trademark. I don't know. I think it's cute. Anyways, this is Kennedy Elliott. She obviously does not have a lifetime wish. She is still a teenager, has 15 days till she's a young adult, and she's a Cancer, so she is pretty new into her teen years. I would, as of this moment, I'd age her probably 13, and I would age Sabin probably 14 or 15. They're only 4 sim days apart, which the absolute closest in age you're Sims can be is 3 days. So they're basically as close in age as you can be. Anyways, she likes French music, sushi, and the color green. She is rebellious, clumsy, nurturing, and friendly. She is also into after-school activities, the art club, so that is something her and her sister share. And she's also in drama because I felt like that fit her very, very well. She is only a C student. She is not as great with her homework as her sister. And she is a level 1 in the painting skill. So Kennedy, I'm really trying. I want her to kind of be, I know this is terrible, Lord forgive me, I want her to be the slut of the school. Like, I want her to woohoo with everyone, but she's having a really hard time meeting teenagers. Like, there are no teenagers in this town. She has met one of them. Her sister has met one teenager, and I can't find any other teenagers in this town. This is a town that when you first move into it, is completely empty, and slowly as you live in it, it populates itself. But I found that typically it gets populated within a day or two. We've already been in this town for 3 days, so I figured it would be a little more populated, but I might have to just like make a family with a bunch of teenagers in it and see what happens. We'll see though, we'll see. But I kind of wanted Kennedy throughout high school to really kind of sleep around and have a bunch of romantic interests at the same time. And then I planned on, maybe we'll see if I'm feeling up to it, sending her to university where she really falls in love with somebody, boy or girl, I really don't care. Sabin is lesbian, 100%. She's only into girls. Kennedy, I think she is bi. I haven't fully decided. She might just be like a bi-curious where she's with girls in high school but not like a permanent thing. She might be fully bi. I really haven't decided. Like I said, she's pretty new into her teen life, so I'm still kind of figuring her out. But yeah, I kind of wanted her to be like a major hoe in high school and then possibly fall head over heels in love with someone in university and then either have them work out or maybe have that person break her heart and then she'll meet someone when she moves back home. I still haven't decided. Again, I have a bunch of time, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be the heir of the family. She's got green eyes, which I love. Does her mom have green eyes? No, her mom has hazel eyes and her dad has purple eyes, so I don't know where the green came from, but I'm loving it. So yeah, that's Kennedy. She's my little boo thing. I love her. She does dye her hair. Obviously, she has purple tips. And then there's like white highlights within her blonde. I think it looks super, super good. I did keep like her main color the same just because I want, when she has kids, I don't want them to get the hair color she dyed it to. I want them to get her natural color. So when we're trying for babies and everything, I'll switch her hair back to the natural color. But that's Kennedy. Love her. And last but not least, for the family, they finally had a little boy. If you guys watched last month's, Raven just found out she was pregnant with him. We didn't know it was a boy. I was so rooting for a boy. I was so excited when I found out it was a boy. So this is our youngest and final baby. His name is Ryland. Excuse me. I really struggled with the boy name for some reason. I really struggle with boy names in general, but I, for the life of me, could not think of any boy name that I liked when he was born, so I ended up going with Ryland. He is a toddler, but only has 1 day till he's a child. Honestly, I should have waited until Wednesday sim time to film this, so he was a child, but whatever. He is a Torres, however you say that, I don't know. He likes French music, sushi, and the color black, and he loves the heat and is artistic. No skills, no job, obviously. He's just a little toddler. And like I said, I could potentially end up choosing Ryland as the heir of the family, but at this moment in time, I'm picking Kennedy over Sabin, basically. But I do also want to give Sabin, oh my god, that is the cutest face ever. I do also want to give Sabin a bit of a storyline before I just up and move her out. Like with Daisy, I love her to death, but I was kind of ready to not have as many kids, so I just moved her out as soon as she was of age. With Sabin, I actually plan on her living in the house and kind of having a life a little bit before she moves out on her own. So yeah, that was the family. We also have 2 pets. You might recognize Brooks. Actually, I think they were both in the last one. I can't remember. But anyways, this is Brooks Elliott. He was Landon's dog before him and Raven even met. or started dating. They might have known each other but weren't dating yet. We got Brooks as a little puppy, and he is almost near death. Like one more day and his bar will be full, and that means he could die at any moment. I've had pets die the day their bar gets full, and I've had pets live like 10 days after, so you really truly don't ever know. But anyways, Brooks is playful, hyper, non-destructive, adventurous, and loyal, and no skills. I didn't use Brooks as like a finding stuff and selling it for money kind of dog. I just had him as a dog. And then we also have a little kitty. So cute. This cat is actually Kennedy's cat. So Mochi was Daisy's dog, and each of the kids, at least in my mind, each of the kids got the option when they aged up to a child, they got the option to adopt either a dog or a cat. Daisy picked a dog and got Mochi. Sabin decided she did not want a pet, and Kennedy picked a cat and she got Marley. So Marley is a cat, obviously, has 25 days till he is an elder, and he's non-destructive and clueless, again, no skills. And then when Rylan ages up, we'll either get him a dog or a cat. I haven't fully decided yet, but we'll get him one or the other tomorrow. So yeah, each kid got the chance to get an animal when they aged up into a child, and then when that kid moves out, they take the animal with him. So when Kennedy moves out, she will take Marley because Marley is her cat. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this part here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit longer, but I had a lot of explaining to do, so I'm sorry about that. I am really, really, really loving this family. It's so fun. I hope my file stays non-corrupt long enough to continue playing this family and showing you guys, because I truly, hopefully, am praying that I do this same family for many, many more months to come. So if you did enjoy, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see your lovely, lovely faces in my next video. Bye, guys!